We can either use interval notation or set notation to write the solution set to our inequality rather than having to draw a little picture, although the picture is going to guide the way that we write the notation. It's very easy to translate interval notation into the sketch into interval notation because it pretty much is just the same thing. So for example, this first one, it starts at 2, 2 is included, and it goes all the way up to 3, and 3 is included. The second one, it starts at 2, but the 2 itself isn't included, and it goes all the way up to 3, and 3 is included. The next two, they're where we've got a gap in the middle. We've got everything to the left of 2 and everything to the right of 3. So number 3, we've got from minus infinity all the way up to the number 2, but 2 is not included, and minus infinity is not included because it's not a number. Or, this is the or sign, we could have 3, but 3 is not included all the way up to infinity. And the last example, almost identical, got minus infinity all the way up to 2, but this time 2 is included. Minus infinity is included because it's not a number. Or we could have 3, but 3 is not included all the way up to infinity, which is not included. Actually, I can write the first two in a way that looks very similar to the last two. So the first one, I can think of it as all of the numbers all the way up to 3. So that's minus infinity all the way up to 3 with 3 included, but minus infinity not included because it's not a number. And then as well as that, as well as being to the left of 3, I also have to be to the right of 2. So and as well, it could be 2 or all the way up to infinity, but I have to be both those things and as well. So we can write this first one as minus infinity up to 3 with 3 included, minus infinity not included, and as well I have to be from 2 to infinity, and that's that intersection between the two here where they're both true. The blue one and the green one are both true. We can do that again for the second one, so we can go all the way up to 3, all the way up to 3 with 3 included, get rid of that. And then we've also got from 2 onwards, but 2 is not included. So that's everything from minus infinity all the way up to 3 with 3 included, but minus infinity not included because it's not a number. And then the blue bit is 2 but not included all the way up to infinity, not included. And then we need both of those things. So I need to be in the blue section and as well in the green section. So that's both the intersection. So that one is minus infinity to 3 and 2 to infinity. And finally, the set notation looks like this. So we start with this curly bracket like this, and we say that the variable we're looking at is x, because we're on the x-axis. And then we have 2 dots, or you sometimes see a vertical line, but I prefer 2 dots, which says such that. And now we need to say what x is allowed to be. So in this case, x has to be squashed between 2 and 3. X has to be bigger than or equal to 2, and it has to be less than or equal to 3. And there's an and sign in there, so it's one little box here and one inequality here. Second one is the set of x such that x is between 2 and 3. It's allowed to be 3, but it isn't allowed to be 2. It's got to be bigger than 2, less than, and less than or equal to 3. The third one is the union of 2 sets. The first set is x such that all x is less than, it's not allowed to be 2, or x such that x is bigger than 3. And finally, we've got the set of x such that x is less than or equal to 2, or x such that x is bigger than but not equal to 3. Didn't actually write 3, did I? There it is.